Hey you guys, it's Chastity, and today we're talking about comparing. The purpose of this video is to lead as a segue for my upcoming book, Letters to a Silent Sufferer, and it's just to open up the conversation about anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem. So today we're going to talk about comparing. There you go. My glasses are foggy. When it comes to comparing ourselves, there's a scale we hold up to based off of how we measure up against other people. If the person you're comparing yourself to is doing average, then they're off the radar. They're on the same level as you. If you think of them as beneath you, then they're not a threat to you. They're not a threat to your space. But if they're doing better than you, then the intimidation starts. When playing the comparison game, this can happen within the family, with schoolmates, on the job. We even do this with strangers, people we don't even know. And we do it all the time. Obviously, it's easy to get carried away on social media, and we waste endless time scrolling, checking updates, and wondering what everyone else is up to. Before you know it, you see someone's engaged, someone might be promoted on their job, you see someone's purchased a home, you see fit pictures and incredible before and after weight loss photos. You even see adventure pics from all around the world. And yet you're happy for them, but you still beat yourself up and keep yourself in this deep cycle about not being in their position. And I'd be remiss if I didn't share my own story. Back in elementary school, up until college actually, I struggled really hard with comparing myself to other people, particularly with school. I was a fairly well-behaved child. I did my best while I was trying to learn, but for some reason, my brain just decided to freeze every single time I was approached with a new concept. For a long time, I had thought I was losing my mind. I'm like, obviously, I'm getting the same information as everyone else, so why is it not sticking? I remember having moments in the classroom just stopping everything and crying, and my teachers would not understand what was going on with me. Pair that up with a kid who is very introverted and quiet. It was just a recipe for disaster. I studied so hard and thought my efforts would prevail, but I was never really able to pull, A's just like that. I always longed for making great grades effortlessly like the rest of my classmates. But for the most part, I pulled C's, and that's okay. But after a while, when my parents realized, okay, this is affecting her mentally, we went ahead and got some professional help. And of course, they told me I was an ADHD kid. That made me feel relieved, but at the same time question, what could I do about this? Thankfully, there's medication. I was on Concerta, but aside from that, I felt better after a while, but I was still stuck in this cycle of comparing myself all the time. And I would find new ways to do it, even though one situation would be resolved. If I had known I put everything I had in that class, but someone received a higher grade than me, I would just feel terrible and fall to pieces. And for you, it may not be school. It could be you're comparing someone based off of their charisma, their talent, their looks, their status, whatever it is in life. We do this all the time. And I gotten so bad that when I had made a random A, I would play down my accomplishments and didn't think it would be so great because it just came so easy to the other person. And it doesn't stop there. The truth of the matter is there's always going to be someone better. So you might be asking yourself, if someone's always going to be better, then what's the point of even trying? Most issues arise from playing the comparison game, come from deep-rooted insecurities. And you can identify these triggers for you if you notice that they're a sensitive topic. It's okay to get a notebook and write those triggers down just for the safe side so you can have a game plan. So, no more comparing. Time to redirect our focus. Now, there's a scale that we like to use as far as measuring up ourselves against other people. Some people feel like they're in the position of being above, and some people feel like they are below. If you are in a position where you feel like you're above, then maybe it's time to start thinking about how you can give back to your community. There's a role of the teacher for you. I've come to learn that within the stage of learning, some people reach their peak. Then the growth stage pretty much gets stagnant. The boredom starts to come, and then you're looking around thinking, why hasn't everyone else figured it out yet? Instead of that, why don't you use your wits to get someone else up to speed? Be aware that there's so much power in giving someone else the tools that they need to get them to where they would love to be. It most likely took someone else to build you into the powerhouse that you are now. You leave a legacy when you build. And so why not look into mentoring someone who would greatly value that? Now, if you find yourself comparing and you feel like you're below on the spectrum, please ask for help. Ask for help, with especially understanding that it's something within your control. If it's an interest that you have, or you wish to get into a different field or a new hobby that you're interested in, you might want to go a new way about making more money, ask for help. It's a place to start. Chances are you'll run into someone who's very knowledgeable on that topic, and they can help you bridge the gap and get into the place that you want to be. They'll help you give tips and learn new ways to make those crossroads. I understand that some of us have a lot of pride, and some of us struggle really hard with intimidation, but don't let that stop you from getting to the place that you want to be and getting the answers that you need. Personally, for a long time, I hesitated about asking for help because I was afraid someone would think I was stupid. I was embarrassed of my questions that I had, and I didn't say anything at all for a very long time. When all along the questions I had could have been answered faster had I just asked for help. Also, when you see yourself as behind in life, don't look at someone else's day 100 and compare it to your day 1. You may be currently building up areas in your life where you want to see improvement, but there's a stage and a stepping stone that each person has to go through, and it's unique from person to person. So don't compare their day 25 to your day 25. It's not going to be the same. When we're looking at an image on the internet, we just see the result. We're not seeing the in-between. We're not seeing the very start, the beginning. We didn't see the cries, the frustrations, the times that the person that you're looking at on the internet wanted to probably give up. In reality, if we flip the image and get a little closer, we might see that we're all just the same. We all have struggles. We all have different cards that we're dealt with, unique circumstances. You might have found out that your coworker has made this huge deal and now off to start a new company, and you feel some type of way because that is the thing that you're interested in, and you're not currently able to, whatever circumstances that you're dealing with, pursue that thing. And I understand it can feel like you're inadequate when you see everyone rising up and you feel like you're stuck in the same position day in and day out. But my friends, please remember, another person's ability to excel in something doesn't take away from the gifts and qualities that you have. And once we reach that goal, or we reach the top of the mountain, the I have arrived moment, it's never said and done, because we keep growing, we keep progressing in life. Life doesn't stop when we get married, or we make 6 figures, or we start a new business. It keeps going because we continue to grow with each and every step. And always remember, As long as you have breath in your body, it's never too late. You're not too young or too old to start something new or to pick up something that you haven't done in God knows how long. It's never too late. Now and today is a blank canvas. You're starting over and you get to write your own story. And over time, life will present you with those new opportunities. So try not to waste too much time living vicariously and comparing yourself to other people. Okay, I'm done. Yeah. And these need to get cleaned. That's all I got, you guys. I'm sorry this video took so long. I had issues as far as getting my program to work, and for some reason it crashed on me. So I'm sorry. But thank you all for watching. Bye. Oh, I'm super distracted. I don't know what that is.